Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, bro?
What up? What up? What's good? What's good with
Man, you can't call it, man. Just a, you know, kind of cool, breezy day here, at least on my side of the of Florida, man.
you? Yeah,
How was it over
yeah.
there on yours?
No, man, right now it's like 75, 74. It's a nice breeze. I'm feeling it. I'm vibing with it, you know? So I can't
Definitely,
complain at all.
definitely. It's nice out,
It's still shirtless weather for me. Still shirtless weather. You know what I mean?
What
Tyler,
up,
what up? What
Tyler?
up?
What's going on? Yeah, man, we gonna wait to have a few people get up in here first. But yeah, man, we gonna do a live reaction to a video I actually came across, and I was telling my guy Jay about it, and it's titled "Sneaker Resellers Are Finally Losing Money, and I'm Happy." So the content creator, his name's Solely Culture. And this
Mm,
video itself, man, it's got like 34,000 views. He put it out a month ago, bro. It's got some hot takes in it, but
mm.
just real quick, man. I mean, before we really go ahead to get into it, just with what you see right now with the current landscape of things, as far as sneakers are concerned, we were kind of having a discussion about this yesterday.
Yep.
But as people who obviously collect sneakers, the more shoes we like that we can get for retail or below retail, that's obviously a great thing. Um, but as far as the game in itself is concerned, I mean, where do you really think the drop off has come from?
You know, you and I talked about it, and I think when we peeled back the onion, we were in the same saying something different but very similar to what we were saying, and I feel like it's that connection. You know what I mean when it comes
Mhm.
to sneakers, because this is renditions that we've seen over and over again. And I'll give you guys an example. Right, this generation, they'll tell you LeBron James is the greatest player ever. And it's kind of like, if this is going to be next year, Nike's like Jordan Brand, like 40th anniversary, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, these kids ain't even 40, bro. You know what I mean? Like, they're like 15, 20. They've never seen Jordan play. So it's like the name is there, but even though they can go on YouTube and they can like watch Jordan play, but it's kind of a fade. You know what I mean? So it's like that emotional connection. I really feel like, in the understanding of where these silhouettes came from and how they derived, is really what's like part of the reason.
Hey, shout out to everybody who's tapped in right now. Appreciate you guys being here. Kick, Kicknology, Sneakers, Faith, and Life. Appreciate you being tapped in. What's good with you?
What up? What
Hope you're
up?
having a good evening. Hit that like button. Yeah, man. So, from my perspective, like I said yesterday when you and I were talking, I think when you look at the landscape of shoes, right, and what's going on, I think a lot of this has to do with, and you're right, the emotion, right? What's the emotional connection? And when you think about sneakers in itself, just remember how excited you used to be to see some of those dope Nike commercials. Remember how excited you used to be to see some of the top athletes, and then oh by the way, they were sporting Nike as well. So then it was like, in order for you to imagine yourself being that athlete, what'd you have to do? You wanted to wear what they wore,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
To In order to more so immerse yourself in the imagination of you being them and one day succeeding them. When you look at the landscape of things today, that emotional connection, you're right, is not there. Not regardless of Jordan. I'm talking about the brand in itself. You
Mm,
know, when you look over the course of how things have transpired, the top athletes are not all wearing Nike anymore.
that's
You
true.
know, and you gotta think about this. Our top sprinter, Noah Lyles, Adidas.
Yep.
When you think back to track and field of old, you know what I mean? Maurice Green, Michael Johnson, um, who was the one girl? But unfortunately, she got popped with PED. Damn, I can't think of her
Oh.
name.
Mm,
Um, regardless, though, regardless, right? They all wore Nike. Tennis players, guys like Andre Agassi and them, Nike. In basketball, even like let's look at basketball. Vince Carter, Nike. Uh, Penny Hardaway, Nike. Right?
yep. Yep.
Like if it was like if you couldn't get a Nike deal, you had to kind of settle for a deal from another brand.
Right.
Now, now things are in a way to where it almost feels like the brands are almost on the same level in terms of popularity.
So,
Or if not, or if not,
mhm.
hold on.
No, keep going. Keep
Or if
going.
not, you're watching an upswing of other brands over Nike. Now, what is the reason for that? What is the real reason for that? Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
You brought up a word, a key word, and you said popularity. I like that word, and I'm gonna tell you why I like that word. I'll give you one example. LaMelo Ball was offered a Nike deal.
Mm,
And when you talk about popularity, he made a statement similar to the statement like, if I go with Nike, I'm just another Nike employee. I'm just like
correct.
another player,
Mm,
right? So he wouldn't be popular. So he went on and said, why wouldn't I be the face of Puma?
opportunity to be the
Why?
face.
You know what I mean?
You're
Like,
right.
why wouldn't I want to be that jockey? You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right.
Like, why wouldn't I want to be that guy? You
You're
know what I
right.
mean? Um, look at the claw, right?
Kawhi.
Kawhi, look at the claw. Out of nowhere, what'd he do? My man went to New Balance,
He did.
right? Whether you like the shoe or not. Look at Steph Curry,
Under Armour.
Under Armour.
Well,
So
it's interesting too. Real quick
no,
before
go
I
ahead.
let you finish, the thing with Steph Curry was is that remember he wanted to, from my understanding, he wanted to put um like messaging on the side of the shoe. From
Mm.
my understanding, and Nike wouldn't allow him to do it.
Oh,
Yeah, it was something to that. I remember it was something he wanted to do with the shoe to that extent.
okay.
Uh, and and Nike said no. I think it was. What's interesting though, you don't see it on Under Armour. I want to say it was um, not like the whole verse, but like the references to Bible verses or something like that on one of the shoes. And Nike said no to it, and that's when he went on and signed with Under Armour.
Mm.
And then remember, we discussed this on a live, and catch us Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the One Pair at a Time podcast channel.
Yeah.
Uh, we had talked about how it was I think $140 billion, not $140 billion loss. It was a multi-billion-dollar loss for Nike to lose Steph Curry to Under Armour. No hype. What up? What up? So yeah, for those y'all in here right now, so here we go. I'm about to share my screen here, and we're gonna start taking a look at this video. Kind of a live reaction here to some of this stuff that's going on. Now, once again, the creator of this video goes by the name Solely Culture. And he's got a lot of interesting things to say. Like I said, this video itself, man, 34,000 views. A lot of people check this out, but it's compiling a bunch of clips of different things that are being said out here in the resale game. So while you guys are rocking with us, You know what I'm saying? And we're kind of giving our opinion. We want to see what you all have to say
Yep.
in terms of just, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, and mind you, we keeping this clean. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't to come at the creator. It's more so facilitating the discussion that we talking about right now.
Right.
All right. So without further ado, right now, as you can see on the screen, he starts out with two J's. So here we go.
Up over $1 million in sneakers in less than 6 hours.
See, something's happening right now that's got folks talking. Sneaker resellers, the ones who scoop up all the kicks and try to flip them for a quick buck.
Real quick, can y'all hear him? Can y'all hear the video?
Let us know, chat. What up, Steve?
Can you hear the video?
I can hear the video.
Okay, let us know real quick, chat, before I let this rock, that y'all can hear it. Just give me a thumbs up or something if y'all can hear it. Please double tap that light screen. Yes, sir. All right, they say they can hear it. All right, here we go.
What up, broski?
Here we go. All right, but already this thing starts off $1 million in inventory, bro. $1 million in inventory. All right, here we go.
I like
Are
that.
finally getting what's coming to them. But hold up, not all resellers are bad. I'll touch on that in a minute. Still, this hustle of buying up sneakers and expecting to cash in big is not only a questionable move, but also just plain wrong. And now they're sitting on a pile of bricks. Why? Because they laid those bricks themselves. Think about it. If you buy up all the sneakers and you're the only one buying them, are you really creating demand?
Mm.
Mm,
Mm.
mm, mm. Hold up. Hold up. So that's an interesting point. If you're buying up all the shoes, are you really creating demand? What do you think about that off rip?
Bro, like I think he hit it spot on. You know what I mean? I think it comes to a point where if something becomes unobtainable for too long, people will turn their back and they're gonna go elsewhere. You know what I mean? And no hype, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? He says, hey, I know a ton of resellers are making bank right now.
Oh, we gonna get to that.
You know what I mean? But I feel like, again, like if something becomes that unobtainable, which we've seen before, people just turning backs and they gonna go elsewhere. That's why New Balance. There's an uprising New Balance in Asics.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right, here we go.
Nah, you're just faking it, my friend. You ever wonder how basic economics like supply and demand can flip the script on a whole market? Well, that's exactly what's happening in the sneaker world right now. Sneaker resellers thought they could control the game by snatching up all the kicks, but they ended up creating a broken market. This year, 2024, hasn't gonna been kind to them. It's been all about.
Look at that! Look at that graphic right there. Yeah, that's that was not Nike stock price. Now, mind you, I believe this was before the announcement of the new CEO. But I mean, look at that minus that says minus 30.7%. 30.7% in the drop in stock price. And then you got to think of it too, right? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. There's only been a handful of shoes. You can almost count them with both hands of how many shoes are actually going for above retail that have dropped this year.
Right.
And that's now if you put all the brands together collectively, yeah, you probably need more than just your hands. But just when you look at the shoes that have come from Nike, the shoes that have come from New Balance, the shoes that have come from Adidas, it's only a handful per brand that have really done anything on the secondary market, you know?
So you got to look at it too. And again, you know, listen, no hype, I agree with you. When you got too many drops per week, that hurts as well. Like people don't have, everybody doesn't have an abundance of money to purchase 7-8 shoes every week. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It becomes, there's a point where it becomes oversaturated. And this is why I said before, all sneaker brands should have it where shoes are limited but obtainable, but still have those super limited drops, if that makes sense. And what I'm talking about is, like he said, supply and demand. You have to have that balance. So the market has to equal out. and I definitely want to tell everybody this, man. If you are an avid like Nike supporter, right? Why haven't you bought the stock? Like last month, 2 months ago was like a great time to buy the stock. Now it's like what, a little bit over $80.
Oh
So
man, that's a whole
that I'm just
that's a
saying, I
whole
just want
other
to throw it out there to the
discussion.
chat
Yeah.
because listen, we dropping knowledge here. Quit playing, man. Quit playing, man.
Yeah, my man said he thinks the new CEO is going to cater to resellers. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, let me tell you something right now. You guys are talking about the oversaturation. Think about this. Because the other brands have become viable in the market, that is actually part of the reason why it feels like there's oversaturation. If you're somebody who is not necessarily loyal to only getting one brand and you look at the landscape as a whole, oh yeah, your head's going to spin trying to keep up with all these different shoes you're trying to go after. If you're loyal to one particular brand and you look at it from that aspect, it's like, all right, it's a little easier to manage. But for someone who goes and gets New Balance, Asics, you go after even the Saucony collabs, you know what I'm saying? The different shoes from Nike and stuff. Yeah, it's going to look convoluted because now all these brands are all like, all these brands now are being brought into the fold.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I'm buying Payless stock. GameStop 2.0. Okay.
Hey, GameStop. Hey, don't
Hey.
sleep on that GameStop.
Hey, look, that crowdsourcing to pump up the stock, bro. I wish I got in on that.
Man.
I wish I got in on that.
Hey,
right,
listen, chat. We know we're doing a reaction video, but man, like we can go so much deeper than this. But man, hey, listen, man, double tap that screen, like, share, subscribe, man. We on it tonight.
Facts. All right, here we go.
The sneakerheads who truly love their sneakers. We found a way to cut out the middlemen, and it's beautiful. Sneakerheads are winning while resellers are taking all the L's, deep in the negatives, while we're riding high in the positives. There are a couple of ways folks try to make money in the sneaker game. Some people buy a whole bunch of sneakers and flip them, while others build up their collection, buying sneakers on the low and sell.
So real quick, right? I paused it here because one thing we have, and we appreciate that, Tito. We appreciate you liking and subscribing.
Yes.
Appreciate that 1,000%, man. For real. The one thing that people have talked about a lot is a lot of these resale shops that have been closing down in malls.
Yep.
And not for nothing, you got to look at them as part of the game. Now, some people, there's another video that we can react to on another day, but there are some who've been able to transition to start selling shoes on Amazon, which I'm not sure how long that's gonna last, seeing as how now Nike and Amazon, I guess they have a deal together since Nike came out and said they were gonna start selling shoes on Amazon now as well. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, no hype. All right.
Yep. Much respect.
What are your thoughts on that, though, bro? Like, just the whole the stores in the mall. Like, have you seen any near you shut down? Like, what have you seen?
Yeah, man, I've seen sneaker shops close down, and I don't want to mention this particular sneaker shop because they do got some heat up in there, but they are struggling. So sometimes I'll go by and I'll talk to them, and they'll like, hey, bro, we struggling. Like it's always dead in that particular resale shop. And there's a big YouTuber who always gets his early pairs from this particular spot here in Tampa. But I'm gonna say this: resale shops, right? They'll charge you, for example, and this is not every resale shop, they'll charge you $175, $200 over reselling price, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying, yeah. I'm letting you rock with it.
You know what I mean? And so
Yeah,
people are like, bro, like I'm looking on GOAT, I'm looking on StockX, I'm looking on Poison. You know what I mean? Like I can go ahead and get this sneaker cheaper and wait for it to come in the mail. But people have to understand at the same time, these businesses, they have to pay this high rent. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Facts.
So it's kind of
Facts.
like, are you paying for convenience? You know what I mean? Or are you like literally like willing to say, hey, I'm willing to wait? You know what I mean?
Well,
And this is why these reselling shops are going out of business, and they're not budging with their prices. They're not trying to work with you. They're like, listen, we
they
got this for
can't.
you.
They
Right.
can't.
They can't.
They can't work with you because the volume of people that are coming in there, the foot traffic has dropped less and less and less. And mind you, think about this, right? Most of the time, people will go to the resellers when they missed out on release day. Okay, but let's remove Nike, right? Because we seen Nike would go ahead, they would drop a shoe, and then to Mr. Think Impossible's point, you could probably check an hour later and they restocked on the app. Now, in the past couple of times, it hasn't necessarily happened. So what would people go and do, Jay? They would go and try to hit up the reseller to try to catch the shoe that they missed out for retail and try to negotiate on that. But now a lot of these shoes that release, they are restocking from places like Shoe Palace. Okay, matter of fact, Shoe Palace just restocked the White Thunders.
No
Did you
hype
see
just
that?
said that. Yep.
White Thunders just restocked on Shoe Palace. Okay, um, what the Pink Orchid fours, right? Give it a
Mm-hmm.
little bit of time. You're going to see them pop up on a couple different sites. You know what I mean? Um, Trying to think that there's another shoe we ain't seen in a minute that popped up recently too, and I can't remember what the hell it is.
Man,
But
we
here's the thing
get some
though.
restocks.
Here's the thing though. Look at what's about to drop. The Awake airships. Okay,
Yep.
I'm telling y'all now, if you can't wait on that shoe, there's no real reason to go get them from Awake. Just wait till they drop on the sneakers app and you can avoid paying shipping. Now, mind you, the airship shoe itself, like, what was it, 140, 150?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't a crazy price anyhow, but just know if you can be really patient, you'll get them things at under retail on the secondary markets.
You will.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And the reason why,
You
because
know?
people don't like, for one, the community don't like airships. But that's a whole nother story. we can go on and
You
on.
know.
Even though
And
I
I
love
said,
airships. You're
I
right.
saw a reseller trying to sell a pair of yellow Orca sixes for see, 250.
Too crazy.
Yeah, it's 250 in their store, but it's under retail on the secondary market.
Yep. Hey Tyler, I hear you, man. If Wait was smart, they'll offer free shipping. I mean,
They
that's why
should.
I'm here having issues right now.
Facts. Well, listen, more. I think here. Okay, remove the shipping costs. You really don't buy from Alma Manier because of how long it takes to possibly get the shoe. Now, people were already saying that they got their Alma the 95 Air Maxes. People
Mhm.
said they've already got them in hand. Yeah, people are
Okay.
already getting them in hand. So, all right, let's go ahead and continue. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in with us right now. On this
Appreciate you,
pop-up
Chad.
live reaction. Please tap that screen, hit that like button.
Yes.
Here we go.
Selling them one
Appreciate
at a
y'all.
time. You might catch them doing this at a sneaker convention or something, but here's the thing. Most of these folks are just chasing quick bucks, and quick money ain't always legal or good money, bro. Your daddy should have told you that there's no such thing as fast money. It's common sense, right? A lot of these guys clearly missed that lesson. What they're doing is basically market manipulation. It's unfair, unethical, and just plain dumb.
Mm.
So, the market manipulation part.
Mm.
So here's the thing about it, right?
Okay.
The interesting thing is the amount of people that complain about StockX, But when it comes time to sell a shoe, like you meet up to go sell a shoe with somebody, what's the first place they're gonna reference?
And I disagree with this so much. StockX.
I mean, they're gonna reference StockX
Yep.
pricing, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
then based on the other thing they'll do too is they won't just look at the lowest ask. They'll also reference what the last sale is.
Correct.
They'll also with the highest bid price, and try to come up with something in between for the most part as to what's fair. Now you'll have other resellers who will look at it from the standpoint of, okay, like here in the state of Florida, we have to pay tax on sneakers, right?
Yep.
So not only do we have to deal with the ask of the shoe, we also have to deal with the StockX fee, shipping, and state tax. Versus if you were like in Pennsylvania or New Jersey, you get to bypass the tax part, so you can get them a little cheaper. I bring that up to say that some resellers will look at, based on where you are, the out the door price of the shoe, and then try to knock a few dollars off of it, versus looking at what the lowest ask is currently on StockX.
Yeah, bro. Like I feel like this. A lot of people complain about StockX, but StockX, not for me, but StockX for the community is what they go to when it comes to like buying and reselling sneakers, which to me is oxymoron, bro. Like it doesn't make sense. I mean, no hype. I know you don't like GOAT. I never had an issue with GOAT or Flight Club. I rock with them. I go off their prices. I don't go off StockX prices. But now, if you guys notice, StockX and GOAT, which GOAT is Flight Club, their prices are pretty much lately been like even. And some prices for StockX been higher than GOAT.
Yeah, so you gotta so you bring up a good point, right? When you look at what the actual out the door price is for StockX and GOAT, and I'm talking about when you get to the point where you see the full gambit of pricing, shipping, all that involved, you'll see GOAT and StockX are actually right within each other. A lot of it has to do with the fees that GOAT puts onto the shoe versus the fees that StockX will put on there. StockX's fees are a lot higher, which when you go to do the checkout, you'll see that the prices are very close within each other.
Yeah.
My man said, I only use eBay and sold prices. Okay. Like my guy Tyler, he only likes to go with eBay. But here's the thing with eBay. eBay is very unique in the fact that you can actually negotiate with the sellers.
I like that.
You can reach out to the sellers and negotiate some of the pricing. And if you offer them something fair, 9 times out of 10, maybe they come back with a counter offer or whatever, but you can really get on there and negotiate. And use the references you have in hand to do it. But most of what we're talking about here and even showing this video is what happens a lot of times when you go to these events. Like you see that banner in the background right now, Got Sold.
Yep.
Right? I've been to Got Sold events. You almost have to go hit up a few different vendors just to see who's got the best price on something, because not all the vendors are maintaining the same price. You know what I'm saying?
That is very true. I'm gonna tell you right now. The best time, in my opinion, when you're gonna go to a sneaker event would either be soon as they open, and it's more riskier going later in the day because a lot of pairs could have already been sold, right? So you can find better deals at the beginning or at the end. The middle is where everybody's there, and that's really where the height of the selling point really comes to it. So from my experience, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And not for nothing, like my Raging Bull 5s that I got last year, I paid, what did I pay for them? Dead stock, $270 for them in my size 12.
Mm-hmm.
And I caught that deal as it was like 30 minutes left before Gasol was going to be over.
See.
And dude was trying to sell them for like almost over 300.
Mm-hmm. He needed that money to pay for that
Yeah,
table.
yeah, yeah. I mean, look, because a table at Gasol's like 400. It's
What?
like
Wait a minute. How much?
it's like $400 for a table at Gasol, bro.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it ain't cheap, bro. It's
Bro,
not cheap.
400. Whoa. I thought
Bro,
200 might have been
think
like
about
the
it. Think
max.
about it. Think about this. You are at one of the two biggest sneaker events
Mm-hmm.
in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look, to be there means you gotta sell something. So long as you ain't going crazy,
Man,
you
400.
gotta sell something.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is eBay for me, 8% fee, and I do like the automatic offer option. Correct. Correct. Unfortunately, you got to wait 24 hours if someone actually accepts it or not,
Yeah.
before someone says anything.
Yeah.
That's the only caveat with that. You can just go in there and message them straight up. My man
So if you're
Todd,
a top, yeah, he
go
said if you're
ahead.
a top seller on eBay, the fees are cheaper.
Yeah, Top Star. Yeah, the Top Star program. Yep, that's facts. That's facts. All right,
Mm.
let's continue. Appreciate y'all rocking out with us right now as we're
Yes.
reacting to this. Definitely keep hitting us with your opinions. We definitely appreciate it.
Yes,
All
we
right, here we
do.
go.
Most sneaker resellers, like the ones you see all over social media, buy up a ton of sneakers. And when I say a ton, I mean they grab a full-size run of many different kicks. Man, I remember this one time at the mall when a dude tried to get me to help flip some Jordan 1 lows. He was like, hey bro, go in there, buy a sneaker for me, and I'll give you $10 cash. Just bring me back the sneaker and I'll front you the money. At the time,
$10.
But bro, like, you mean to tell me as a reseller, you paid somebody to go in and buy, so you gave them your money plus a extra 10 just for doing it, just to go in there and buy the sneaker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, that's wild. But oh, and you know what, Jay? We didn't even say about this. How about how how about the resale shops in the mall that are like either close to or like right upstairs from the retail shops?
Oh
And mind
yeah.
you, they'll have the shoe that's sitting down in the retail store marked up $50, $60 above. I'm like, yo, this joint is sitting right in finish line right now at
Yeah.
retail, and you gonna charge me an extra 40, $50 for what, bro?
So when you look at like sneakers app or wherever the drop is at, there's some people who might get, that shock drop pair. They're like, hey man, I need to get rid of it. And they're like, hey, you know what, man, maybe I can make me some money off of it. They'll snag it and they'll try to say, hey, you know what, maybe I can make me a couple dollars. Maybe you won't go over there. It's this sneaker game is crazy. You know what I mean? You really have to know what you're doing and keep your head on the swivel.
I mean, it's to Tyler's point, right? They're trying to get the suckers. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly, there's a lot of people that go in there that know nothing about sneakers, bro.
that's true.
They don't know anything. You know what I mean? And like, okay. Matter of fact, Jay, in the shopping centers there in Orlando, you know what I'm talking about. What's that place?
You got
What's
Vineyard
that?
and you got
Sneakers.
Premium. You
Yeah,
got
but
Vineyard and Premium.
I'm talking about, yeah, like that one store, Sneaker Sicarios.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got two locations, one at each one of the outlet places, bro.
Yep.
Like,
They right and they only about what 10, 15 minutes from each other.
now, mind you, during COVID, I remember going there to visit, bro. There was a line to try to get into the store. You know,
Yeah.
but it's just wild though. It's just wild. Is some stores one pair per customer?
Some, yes.
Is it really? Oh,
So
retail for retail
no, so
or resale?
sometimes with those stores, they like, hey man, you just can't buy up all the pairs when they first drop. You know what I'm saying? They like, hey, one
Nah.
per customer. I'll
Oh,
give you an
hold up.
example. Social
Go ahead.
status. Social status, right? So when you go to social status and social status has release in store, You
Mm-hmm.
only could it only could be one person. So what people do is, right? I'm just saying, people will say, hey, bring their friends, bring their family member, and they'll go ahead and put their name
Yes.
and that's how they do it. As long as you have an ID. If you do not have an ID, your little cousin cannot put his or her
And
name on their raffle.
they got to be there to pick the shoe up too.
Yes.
They got to
So
be there to pick the shoe up
so
themselves.
yes, sometimes there is one pair per customer. That is correct.
But also, okay, perfect example though. You remember when the military Blue Force dropped, right? The,
Oh, do I remember?
our epic live weekend where we was just getting W's after W's. All right. Remember I told you I went down to the mall down in Boca Raton, went to the mall there, and they had a snipes. And I was hitting you guys up asking if you knew of anybody that needed pairs. You know, we trying to get
Yep.
pairs in hand for people to retail.
Yep.
Bro, I was in there and they were like, yo, how many pairs are you trying to buy?
That's
They
true.
was gonna let me walk out of there with a whole gambit of shoes, bro, if I wanted them. I said, look, I'm just trying to help people out who need them.
Yep.
I said if I hear back that people need them, like we can talk, but
Mm-hmm.
crazy, man. It's so crazy.
Yep.
So crazy. All right, let's go ahead and continue.
Time I didn't think much of it and said yes, thinking he was just a cool guy. But looking back, it's kind of shady. Buying up sneakers hoping they'll go up in price is a bit sketchy. It's like playing a risky game with capitalism. Sometimes it's unfair and just plain different. We all know capitalism ain't been the best for everybody. If you know, you know. It's all about having an advantage, right? Some folks got advantages in the market that others just don't have.
Now, real quick, you see that damn shoe in his hand, bro? The Freddy's.
Yep.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. I think I think most of the people that say they have that shoe are fake. They're fake.
I have to agree with you.
There's just no way.
Wait, like that shoe was Nike burnt that there's pairs out there very very minimal, but Nike burnt those pairs.
Well, they're not all of them. There's some people that have them for real, but
That's what I'm saying. Very
there's so
minimal.
many. First off, here's the thing, right? And let's be honest. A lot of this game has something to do with clout. Okay, and look, shout out to everybody tapped in right now. Got Brandon, what's up with you, bro?
What up, Brandon?
I've been one of those that have been like, look, I don't know who this guy is. Where the hell did he get the connections to be able to come up on a shoe like this? So unfortunately, I've fallen victim to where it's like, I don't think this person's got the clout to be able to get this damn shoe, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And have it be legit too.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, could you even try to run it through a legit checking app or something to even try to verify if it's real? I don't think that there's enough out there to even do so.
Tell you right now, where you will find an actual real pair of Freddy Kruegers. If you go to Las Vegas and you go to the shoe museum, they have a pair in there.
You talking about
have
2J?
shoes.
You talking about 2J spot? That's 2J right here.
So no. This is a museum. That's not TJ
museum.
spot. It's a museum. It's an
Museum.
actual like shoe sneaker museum.
Really? Okay.
And they have a pair. They have a pair there. But I mean, all in all, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, hey, listen, I'm not taking the chance of spending 50 grand on a fake, 100 grand on a fake. I ain't doing it. Josiah, what up, broski?
Josiah Keys, what's up? Jeffrey Flight, what's up, bro?
What's up, broskis?
Facts, man. Facts.
Appreciate y'all.
Facts on that one.
But let me say this, right?
Go ahead.
I know this guy say, hey, sneaker reselling is wrong. It seems evil. I want to say something, man. There's nothing wrong with reselling sneakers. And I'm going to put it in this aspect, right? If Jay Elevate buys, man, a 1986 Chevy Landau and I hook it up and I go sell it, I am a reseller. It's how things are being resold, which can become distasteful.
And that's what he's focused on.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to put it out
yeah,
there.
yeah. It's how these resellers are moving is really the crux of this video. Like what you just said. Yeah, if you get a car and you restore it, you pay one price, restore it, and sell it for a higher price. Yes, you are a reseller, right? But if you try to buy up all the pairs to manipulate the market in your favor, so you could try to make $40, $50 off the shoe, and really the demand for that shoe ain't really like. Listen, even us, right, as sneakerheads, sometimes we casual buyers when it comes to some of the shoes we get. We look at a shoe, we're like, nah, I'll come back to it. See it again, nah, I'll come back to it. And then one day we're just like, you know what? All right, I feel like picking this up now. But within that time, if the shoe sold out and you can't find it anymore, it's like, I didn't want it that bad anyway.
Yeah.
And that's how they end up sitting on stuff, because people didn't necessarily want it that bad to begin with.
Yep.
And you think by artificially making it scarce, that it's going to cause people to want it more? Nah. Because while you did it in that aspect, there's how many people out here who grabbed the shoe and now are selling it for under retail on the market secondary.
Right. And, hey, so I want to say something to Famous, bro. So even if you like buy a house and you don't repair it, and you say, you know what, I bought this house from a foreclosure auction. I bought it for $5,000.
Yep,
and you go ahead and you purchase it and you sell it for $8,000 as is, you're still a reseller.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily, you know what I'm saying, you have to fix something up to resell it, but I'm just making that point. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it's reseller, but it's like where your kick said, and I said it's about if it's done distasteful. And
so
go ahead.
So he said sell as is. There's people that do that. They buy the contract to a home and then they sell the contract to an investor.
Yes.
Who will flip the house and then sell it.
Yeah.
There's all types of stuff out there on how to do. But see, here's the thing though. There are 3 companies in Atlanta. And what they're doing is they're going around and they're buying up all these residential homes, like whole neighborhoods. And then what they're turning around and doing is they're then turning them around and making them rental properties. So that's another form of market manipulation, because now you're buying up whole neighborhoods and homes that people would look to buy maybe as a first-time home buyer or something like that. Now you turn around and making it to where, well, now they got to pay rent for them.
So what you just said,
it's the tactic of the situation.
What you said is spot on. Hey, fam, we could talk about, listen, we could talk about a lot over here. And I want to say something what you said, right? Banks now are like buying up homes. And if you guys did not know this, banks, what they're doing is they're holding on to these homes and they're not selling them. They're holding on to them, and it makes it seem as well as if there is a shortage, which causes a spike increase in the value of homes. That is also a form of manipulation, just like with sneakers. So if you guys didn't know that, it's the same thing, just a different product, but it's the same thing. It's wrong.
Facts.
Man, whoa, what's going on today, man? We out here clowning tonight, fam.
All right, here we go.
Take sneaker resellers, for example. They got the funds and ways to scoop up multiple pairs using different people and even bots.
It's wraps or, it's promo pairs off that came in bags. And all the SKUs and everything were tagged into the insole. Would you pay $75,000 for these?
They can get their hands on kicks way easier and quicker than most folks. Is it fair? Nah, but life ain't fair, and I get that. Honestly, The dude at the mall wasn't doing anything too wild. He had folks willing to help him out, gave them some cash, and they went in and bought the sneakers for him. Now this guy from the video, I'm not sure if he did the same.
All right, I'm sure you've seen these videos, right?
Oh, I know exactly who that is.
Yeah, where he's like, man, I bought up all these shoes, I lost all this money. Like he does a lot of the TikTok joints.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Does a lot of them.
Yeah, he made, you know, that young guy. He is a huge reseller, but I will tell you this: I don't blame him. Okay, I'm not blaming him because I mean he goes and he buys pairs from people. I mean he has the money, he'll hold it. He say he'll go sell them. You know, it's not like he's buying up always. He's buying up 4,000 pairs of sneakers. He buys a lot, but at the same time, man, like the only way to combat stuff like this, fam, is to just not buy. And this is why the market is where it's at. And this is probably why all sneaker brands across the board are trying to get on other platforms to kill the resale game.
Facts. Facts. Shout out to this guy, the official Wild Boy.
Yes.
What's going on with you, bro? Appreciate you
What
being
up?
tapped in right now.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I mean, look. More than likely, though, he did not pay retail for these. He probably got these in bulk, a little under retail. If he paid retail for all these, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But a lot of times, but here's the thing, guys, too, right? A lot of times dealing with resellers, if you get multiple pairs, that in one clip, that's usually when they'll try to work with you price wise because you're taking a few pairs off their hands. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But make no mistake about it. You always want to, if you want to get a shoe from a reseller, you know what I mean? Like, don't go in there blind. You know, and be willing to walk away if it's at a price you're not willing to deal with, you know?
Yep.
All right, let's continue.
Same thing. Why is this karma? Because he stacked up a bunch of sneakers that didn't have any real value in the first place. A lot of times these sneaker resellers act like they're playing the stock market, betting that their kicks will skyrocket in value. But not everyone wins in this game. The only real winners are those who snag a quick profit. It's not like they're spreading the wealth or building up other businesses. Remember during the pandemic when folks hoarded toilet paper? That wasn't fair.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Facts. And what recently just happened, Jay? What recently just happened where people started doing that nonsense all over again?
Oh man, with the hurricane, bro.
And the dock closures.
Oh
The
yeah.
The dock closures, bro.
Yep.
When the guys went on strike, people was already at Sam's Club and all them bulk stores trying to buy up all the toilet paper, all the paper towels, water, trying to get it all for themselves and serve them right. Because they tried to take it back, and places like Costco said, no can do.
Yep.
You hold all that.
Yep.
You hold all that.
Own it.
They was hoarding they were hoarding hot sauce. I saw that too.
Hey, listen, I'm a hot sauce fan, bro. Like, no hype, man. Like, when I say I love to eat hot, bro. Like, I'm offended about my hot sauce, bro.
Jeffrey Flight, man, you got something wrong with your computer, bro. Keeps repeating the same comment. There must be something wrong with his computer.
Hey, my man, passionate. I don't blame him. Hey, he said them Freddy Krueger's is fake, man. I'm gonna let y'all know.
I know he said him earlier. I know he said
I know. He passed.
I read it earlier, but I keep seeing the same comment. He must have something wrong.
It could be a delay, yeah.
But real quick though, you see the background here? Look at all them Bread for Reimagines.
Yeah.
Now I've seen the video where they were interviewing my man on the left about all those, and he specifically said he spent $15,000 stacking up all those pairs just to sell them during holiday time.
Well.
$15,000 just to stack all those Bread fours, bro.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that was worth it?
No,
Okay.
no. Real quick, we got a little nugget of info up allegedly. Might get Fear 4s on a shot drop tomorrow. Y'all be on the lookout for that. Official Wild
Hey,
Boy
the
says might
official
see
Wild
Fear
Boy,
4.
salute.
I mean, look, they ain't shock drop. The last thing they shock drop were those Dunk Code Japan joints. But as far as shock drops are concerned, we barely seen any, man. Barely seen any.
You know what? I'm not mad if the Fear Force shock drop. I'll be happy. Um, I'll be happy for sure.
We'll see. We'll see.
Good
All
info,
right,
bro. He
let's keep
said
going.
fix now. Jeffrey
because
Flair.
it was a necessity.
Oh, did he fix it? All right, cool. Yeah. It was almost like he was trying to stand on business.
Yeah. Hey, no hype said,
Uh,
hey, for those Air Jordan 4 Reimagine, he said be like next Christmas, he think it might be worth it.
yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But here's the thing: with next year dropping, bro, with all the shoes dropping next year, you really gonna be thinking about crap that came out in 2024? Not unless you just you dead set on it emotionally to reach back. You know what I'm saying? So
You know
all right, here we
what?
go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No,
Play.
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say? I
No,
want you to say what you want to say before I
I
start
was
the
looking
play.
at the I wanted to look up the Air Jordan 4 Reimagines real quick because I just wanted to see something. We've been looking at this, and honestly, a size 11, 277, 11 and a half, 281, a size 12, 288, and a 12 and a half is 312. So honestly, I don't know if really if that $15,000 investment is really worth it. So I just wanted to like push that out there, to the
Well,
chat, you know what I'm saying, so
if
we can see
he
what's going on.
if it average, I don't know how many pairs he has, but if it averages out to now, let's remove the fact that he's going to use any of the secondary market prices. Excuse me, secondary market tools to sell them. He's going to try to sell them in person. Let's just say for all those pairs, maybe what is it going for? A size 11. What'd you say it was?
It was like 277.
All right, let's just call it 270. So if he got, and the retail on them was what, 210, 215, right? 215.
Okay, I thought it was 225. I could be wrong. Who knows?
Yeah, retail on them was 215. So let's just say he paid, let's just say with that $15,000 investment, it comes out to maybe what?
Let's say 200 a pair.
Well,
Round it up.
I'm gonna go higher. Let's say he paid 235 a shoe.
Okay.
Okay? 235 a shoe, and they sell at 270. Well, if he sells each one of them at $35 over the average of what he paid with his bulk order, I mean, he's making out. I mean, just
agree.
think about it, right? If you go in and buy a share of, let's just say Nike stock, right? $80 for the stock. Okay? And the stock goes up $35, and you sitting on what? Let's just say 100 shares.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you just made yourself $3,500 on your $800 investment, or yeah,
So
or your whatever. Yeah,
yeah,
$800.
I don't dispute it,
Correct.
but I have to agree with the famous. He said, "Hey, bro, he has to sell them in person for a good profit, right? He has
Correct.
to."
Facts.
And
And that's my assumption. That's what he's going to do.
and that's
Knowing something about them.
that many pairs in person. That's gonna be tough. But in a perfect world, I get what you're saying. But
And mind you, Jeffrey, I'm using it as an example.
yeah,
I'm
we
just
know.
using it as an example, right? Right. So yeah, his $15,000 investment, right? Depending on how he sells it, could net him back an extra, I don't know, like $25,000. And listen, I'm just throwing hypotheticals out there.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how many pairs he had, but just taking a look at what he's got, I'd say that's definitely well over 100 pairs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
right? Well over 100 pairs. My man said plus interest. That's if you didn't pay cash for all them. Facts. All right, here we go. Appreciate y'all being tapped in with us. Please hit that like button if you are not yet subbed up to the channels. Make sure you sub up to my guy, Jay Elevate, or myself, Wear Your Kids 26, and make sure
Yeah.
you're ready for us Saturday morning, one pair at a time podcast channel.
Jill.
Sneakers, on the other hand, aren't essential. Demand is a choice. People can decide whether to support this market or not, and that's where resellers miss the mark.
Your profit number. Like, what are we thinking? You think 600 pairs, if putting 130 into it, you're gonna get 160 back over time? Is that the...
A lot of folks are waking up and realizing, hold up, I'm not doing this anymore. Paying triple for a pair of sneakers, that ain't smart. It's a low effort hustle that just needs some cash and the ability to buy up kicks. People think it's an instant money machine, but it ain't working like that. These resellers might think they're in tune with the culture, but really they're just creating fake demand for sneakers. Think about it. Nike's looking at the big picture. They want to sell a certain number of sneakers at a set price as fast as they can. When
Hey, do you remember that?
Are you talking about the
Remember when-
Voodoos?
No. Voodoo, bro. No. This is when Zion was in college and he went to turn and the shoe blew out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
His foot blew out the sneaker.
That's how he got hurt. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. I remember that.
Sellers buy up all the sneakers
I do
after they
remember
didn't
that.
sell out originally. Nike and other brands just see it as hitting their sales goals. Take Air Forces, for example. They're $115 right now. If they drop 10,000 pairs and all of them sell at that price, Nike's happy. They got their money and don't care what happens after that. Resellers are just playing themselves, thinking they're making waves when they're really just buying into their own hype. A lot of folks are starting to see the light and realize.
Now, real quick, right? One thing I will say this. We've seen an uptick as far as sales are concerned, that resellers are just selling to other resellers.
You know,
Like when you see some of those videos where they're dropping 15,000 pairs to buy up someone's whole table. Yeah, there's more and more chatter coming out that a lot of that is just optics. You know, they're doing it to show clout, basically, you know?
yeah, that's true. You know, I can't think of that guy, man. He a country guy, man. He kind of tall. He be buying up a lot of stuff, and he on Whatnot as well. 2J, you
What?
see him? He bought up multiple tables at spots. He was like, "How much you want for it? I'll just buy it all now in cash." Just like what?
I mean, here's the thing, right? Now he's got a unique market, 2J's, in that he's got that store out there in Vegas. So you got people, you know, tourists coming
Yeah.
out there, right?
It's at the
And for
MGM.
them,
Mhm.
yeah. And think about it. For them, it's like, okay, I was able to get a sneaker at 2J's store.
Yep.
You know,
In
I
Vegas.
was here in the store. I bought the shoe. I got to meet the man 2J himself. You know what I mean? It's almost like, it's almost like one of them situations where you okay. Remember you went to go meet Hulk Hogan?
Yep.
Like, imagine they were selling Hulk Hogan merchandise you could buy on the spot for him to sign, but they were charging pretty much like maybe $25 over if you were. Matter of fact, let me remove Hulk Hogan out of this situation, bro. You know, you can go around places in Orlando and buy the same Disney merchandise that you can get inside the park, and it'll be like $20-$30 cheaper.
Yep.
It's almost like that. It's like, okay, I can get this at a store outside of Disney, or I can go into the Disney park and say, hey, I legitimately got this at Disney.
You know, no hype said it perfectly. Paying for the experience.
There you go. But what's coming with that experience, though? You know?
You know what's coming with that
What is that
experience?
experience?
Memory.
You're right. But if Mickey Mouse himself ain't coming out from the back to present me that, John, then what experience am I really getting out of buying it at Disney, bro?
Hey,
Like,
man,
if 2J himself ain't coming down a slide to go, hey, here go your shoes. Or like, remember when you go to the club, you get bottle service, bro? What
Yeah.
happens? They come around, you got all the girls dancing around you with the sparklers.
Yeah.
They got the
Yeah.
sign and stuff like that. You know, you got all this stuff going on. Mind you, you just paid 300% over for a bottle of Hennessy.
Or for some Zinfandel.
Hey, but like no hype set. It's the experience.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the experience.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Realizing that paying triple for a pair of sneakers is just plain dumb. It's like these resellers think they found an easy cash machine. Just buy up a bunch of kicks and boom, instant money. But it ain't that simple. They're not really in touch with the culture. They're just creating fake demand. Nike's looking at this from a business angle. They don't care about resale. They care about hitting their sales numbers. When resellers buy up all the sneakers, Nike sees it as selling out their stock. So they might just up the stock numbers or prices next time. Resellers think they're making sneakers look more valuable, but really they're just playing themselves. People are waking up to the sneaker game, realizing paying triple for kicks is a bad move. Resellers thought they could make quick cash by buying up all the sneakers, but it ain't working like that anymore. The Jordan 4 military blue sat on shelves for a bit, but eventually sold out because regular folks could finally get them at retail. Resellers didn't scoop them all up because there were multiple releases and folks knew about it.
So the military blue fours, right? Interesting
Mhm.
that he says that they restocked over and over and over and over.
At least 20 times.
Matter of fact, what? Oh, I think they just restocked again. Not for real, but bro, for the amount of times that shoe restocked, man, for the amount of times that shoe restocked, it was wild to see. Absolutely wild to see.
And when they restock, what happened?
They would move. Now people bought them up to do what though, Jay? They sitting on them.
I mean,
Waiting on
yeah,
them prices to go up.
they can resell them for under retail. That's cool.
Here we go. Rumor had it they made over 1 million pairs, and I believe it. With the amount of restocks they had, I believe they made over 1 million pairs.
Tyler, back then I didn't believe it. I thought it was all cap, but you are right. That was the rumor, over 1 million pairs made, and I do believe it now. Back then I didn't believe it.
Man.
Yep.
And listen, in that 1 million pairs, that might have just been US. Who knows what the number is worldwide?
Mm-hmm.
For the amount of restocks they had here in the States. Shoot.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I doubled up on the military blues because I just want them. And not for I'm not selling them. It's just I had to double up.
These resellers try to predict demand like it's the stock market, but when you don't have a real feel for the culture, you end up stuck with sneakers nobody wants. Nike and other brands just care about selling their stock at retail prices. They don't benefit from resale. They just use it to justify their.
They don't benefit from resale. I would say
disagree.
I disagree. They don't benefit financially, but they do in terms of the social aspect that people are talking about, you know.
So I agree with you, but when people when chatter creates, when you keep a company name in your mouth, that does create sales. So at the end of the day, Nike benefits from it because when something gets hyped and people want it, says Nike, 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 that is a subconscious mental that goes on for the retail side of the house for you to go ahead and go to a Nike store. So Nike benefited because there's other people who say, hey man, let me go in the store. And I'm just saying out of 100 people, maybe 2 people bought something that never bought anything. Nike just made more money and they just got a new clientele. So at the end of the day, it does help Nike out.
Yeah, it's true. Reseller is free advertising for their shoes, help the brand.
Facts.
Facts. You know.
Facts.
Facts.
Spot
And
on, Jeffrey.
yeah. I mean, you asked the question though about White Thunder's the stock. I'm not sure what the stock was on White Thunder Forge. Let me see here. According to what I see, let me see if it okay. According to what I have here in the Soul Retriever app, the day they dropped 25,720 pairs on Sneakers app itself. And then I believe they did do a restock on them.
They did.
And then they were at all major retailers as well. You know,
Yep.
so how many pairs do they really have out there? I'd say probably a few 100,000 for sure.
I don't even know
You know?
I don't even know what I passed. Y'all know I love Force, but I passed on the White Thunders, man. It was a pass for me.
I
But
sold mine.
you sold yours? Yeah. I just wonder what's the resale on them. Because a lot of people had hyped that sneaker up because of the yellow, the Thunders, and then you had the red Thunder. So they was like, oh, this gotta hit. And they were limited, but coming to find out they really weren't as limited as people thought. Hey,
Yeah.
my bad. Keep going, bro. My bad.
No, what were you gonna say?
No, I
You
just
about to respond
saw
something.
I just saw No Hype. He said, hey man, I hate cook groups. And you know what? No Hype, that's something I think we all should have a deep conversation about, man, later on, maybe this week, bro, because that man, them cook groups is let's lightly tap into that cook group, right? Where your kids, could you consider cook groups somewhat of botters within the botting realm?
That's what they are though. They use bots. The group itself uses bots to get the shoes
Okay.
in there. That's what they use.
So we're in agreement.
Yeah.
Hey,
Look,
okay.
man. Listen. That's another element to this, right? The botters are another
Yes.
element to this situation. Now, look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. And I'm gonna be 1,000%. Matter of fact, hold
No,
on.
no, 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 no. No. Show yourself. No, show yourself.
I'm about to be 1,000% transparent on this.
Highlight yourself, bro.
Okay. No, I don't need to highlight myself because I'm gonna show you why here in a second.
Oh,
Okay? 'Cause I gotta flip this. Listen, the hype, the noise is starting to grow on this particular shoe right here. It's still a rumor. It's almost like spotting Bigfoot as to whether or not we are really going to see this shoe at retail. Okay, Jay, do you have an inkling of what it is I'm talking about? I'm gonna give you a little hint. It ain't a Jordan 1.
okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. The moment I started seeing the chatter go up, I started saying, "Who do I know that's got a bot?" Because I know damn well ain't no way I'm getting a pair unless you know it's God himself that helps me put in for this app
Yep.
right here,
Yep.
right here.
Yep.
I'm telling y'all right now, these Bread 4 Off-White, if they drop them next year, No Hype had it. There you go. Here we go.
Tyler
My
too.
man Tyler too.
Yeah.
Bro, if they drop this shoe next year, I'm telling you right now, you better have some botter friends. You better have somebody. You better get, you don't like cook groups, you better like them for the time being that they're trying to get this shoe. I'm telling you right now. Damn them unions. Damn them union flag, bro. These right here, bro. These right here, I'm telling you, it's going to be like spotting Bigfoot.
I'm salivating, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
The only person we know of that has this shoe legitimately is Virgil's wife.
Yep. And she had a photo with him on.
Huh?
She had a
She's
photo
worn
with him
them.
on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She had a photo with him
That's
on.
what I'm saying.
Yep.
Matter of fact, those bot fees about to be caught. Hey, you know what? We should all pull some money together and use a bot to try to cop these, bro.
Hey, we gonna cop one.
Hey, man. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back to the share screen.
Tyler said,
Go
"I'm
back to
down."
Tyler said, I'm down. Hey, hey. Oh, real quick, for those y'all out there, if you are interested, I'm doing a raffle on these. If you haven't checked out my video yet on the Tekken Phone Posit collaboration, this is the Gen pair. I'm doing a raffle on these. $10 a slot. All right. These joints right here. Yeah, is the size 12. What up? Real quick. You'll see the size tag in there. There we go. Size
There you
12, so
go.
y'all know. Okay. Y'all interested? Hit me up. No, I do not have the other pair. I only hit on the gens. Only hit on the gens.
Mm-hmm.
It's Tyler asked if you was in there, Jay. You gonna enter?
Hey, Tyler. I talked to Where Your Kicks about that, and I told him I don't think it would be right if I entered. And the reason why I said that is because if I win and I'm on the panel and we are doing this, I don't ever want anything to look like it's rigged. I don't think I should be entering.
So no hype. No, they're not your size, but that size 12 on goat's going for a little over 4.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and sell them and then turn around and get your size with the proceeds, bro.
Yeah.
So just something to think about. Just something to think about, you know.
Hey.
And for those y'all here, in order to do the selection, it's going to be the spin wheel, but it's elimination style. So whoever is left is the winner. Whoever is left will be the winner.
Hey, Tyler, you think I'm wrong for that? Let me know.
We'll
Hey, bro,
see.
so
We'll have a bigger discussion on it come Saturday, you know.
Bad.
I'm gonna put it out there on Saturday too. But
Bad.
you know, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's gonna be fair for anyone that enters.
We know that. Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, I can't manipulate the wheel to land on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but I get your point. 100%, I get your point. All right, let's see here. We're at the what are we at 6-minute mark. There's only like a couple minutes left in here. You know, appreciate y'all being tapped in with us right now.
Appreciate y'all.
So when resellers buy up everything, thinking they're making the sneakers more valuable, they're just fooling themselves. In the sneaker game, keeping your ear to the streets is key. Resellers often miss this, asking themselves why it's so easy to buy up sneakers. The truth is their main competition is other resellers.
130. So here's your 17,130. Oh, it's 140. You owe me 10. That's for dinner.
17,000. 17,000.
If people really wanted those kicks, they wouldn't be sitting around so easy to grab. Before the sneaker boom post 2021, flipping sneakers was a sure thing. But now with everyone being a sneakerhead in some way, it's not that simple. Resellers are just creating artificial demand, and they're starting to realize that the game has changed. These days, just about everyone knows their sneakers. You could ask your mom or your girl, and they'd probably recognize that Panda Dunks and Nikes, Yeezys, or
Brings up a good point.
Yep.
He brings up a good point, right? And to me, a lot of that has to do not so much with YouTube, Instagram, it's TikTok. It has to do with TikTok. The amount of sneaker stuff that goes through TikTok, man, is absolutely wild now.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, man. TikTok is the reason why, bro. We didn't even touch on the amount of people that buy fakes now. My man didn't even touch on that. The amount of people that buy fake sneakers now, and a lot of that has to do with TikTok. The people on TikTok have normalized buying fakes. Let's just call it. Let's keep it a buck, bro. Keep it a buck. The amount of people out here that buy fake sneakers now, you know what I'm saying, is rampant. Rampant all over the world, not even just here in the U.S. You know?
Yeah.
It's rampant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we were talking about this earlier, right? We saw Shannon Sharp is going to be doing a whatnot on selling a few sneakers from his collection.
Yep.
So now here we go back to the experience part, right? Is the shoe more valuable because you know Shannon Sharp had his feet in there sweating?
Not for me.
Is the shoe more valuable now? Now, granted, I'll give Shannon Sharp this, and I'm not ragging on Shannon Sharp. Let me make that clear. He is doing it to donate money to, I forget what the foundation is, but he is doing it in order to donate money.
Yep.
That's why he's selling a bunch of his sneakers.
Yep.
But again, you know, like, is the shoe more valuable because you know it comes off of his feet or from his collection?
So let me say this: in humans, right? Humans, when they see someone on a box, right? A box, a screen, these humans are idolized by a lot of other humans. I'm not gonna say most humans, but they are idolized. Okay. But that's a whole nother man, listen, that's a whole nother topic. But what I'm saying is when someone who's a pro bowler, you know, they have their championship ring. He's famous. He's on the sports news. He has his own show. I do feel like whoever's going to purchase his wear, right, his sneakers that he wore or did not wear, it holds value. If it doesn't hold value to you, that's fine. But remember, there's value. Something has a value to somebody, whatever that may mean. And if it doesn't hold value to you, that's fine. And if you want to go ahead for his sneakers that he's putting up on the auction block, there's nothing wrong with that because it might be your size and it might be the pair you were not able to obtain back then. So there's multiple reasons for doing it, and I don't knock none of it at all. But I say this with a strong J elevate. I idolize no man, no human.
So
he said so. I
think the only thing that could probably make it more prestigious to get from him is if, like, if he signed the shoe himself.
But you get a certificate, bro. Those auctions, you get
No. I said if Shannon Sharp signed the shoe himself.
Right.
Now, mind you, look, not for nothing, Shannon Sharp is a Hall of Fame football player.
Yes.
Right? Like,
yes.
To get your hands on memorabilia. And look, the sad part is what stuff is worth right now doesn't pale in comparison to what it's going to be when, unfortunately, he moves on from this world. You saw it happen with Kobe Bryant.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And just imagine what's going to happen when it's Mike's time. When it's Mike's time, I'm telling you right now. You hear Mike is sick, start buying stuff. Start buying stuff, because I'm telling you right now. Because once they say he ain't around no more, price is going up, sir. Price is going up.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Hey, the famous bro. Yeah, bro. Like, these X-rays are fire, bro. I think Nike did a great job dropping this particular silhouette for Halloween, bro. And this is definitely a dope sneaker on court. And for the Halloween time, this is fire in my opinion, bro. For real. 100%. I think Nike did a great job.
Hey, the famous. Thank you for bringing that comment into the fold, because I do have a story to tell. Y'all, New England Patriots, right? They drafted, what was that quarterback's name? They just drafted him 2 years ago. He's supposed to be the heir apparent to Tom Brady, right?
Yeah.
Man went to the Pro Bowl his rookie year. Okay? There's a kid that found a 101 rookie card. It was like some type of holographic rookie card, right? Kid turned around and sold that card for $100K. Somebody bought the rookie card for $100,000. The guy that bought the card was able to sell the same card before the start of the follow-up season for $170,000. Season started. My man was benched his second year within 4 games. So the gamble of selling something at the right time, that is 1,000% facts. I'm trying to remember the damn kid's name. He played at Alabama, got drafted. If Bill Belichick was still there,
I can't remember.
it was Bill Belichick's like last 2 years being with the Patriots. I can't think of this guy's name.
And that's sad because I'm a Pats guy. I can't remember.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, white dude with blonde hair. Because they got Jacoby Brissett right now starting. What is his name?
Well, let me say this right thing about let me say this right thinking about it. One of my partners, he said this, man. He said current money is the best money. I'm gonna leave y'all with that statement. And that's not my statement. That's one of my boys' statement. Current money is the best money.
Current money is the best money. Yeah, let me see if I can find this dude's name. It's gonna kill me.
He said it's really bugging you.
It is bugging me. You know what? You know what? That's neither here nor there.
Double tap that screen, Chad. We appreciate y'all. Double tap that screen, like, share, subscribe to my man Where Your Kicks 26 and your boy JL.
And then after we get off of here, I have some blasphemy to show you too. After we get done with this little video.
With apps like StockX, GOAT, and eBay, plus all the content creators on YouTube and TikTok spreading the word, folks have gotten hip to the sneaker game. People know what's hot and what's not. Resellers are having a tougher time now because the average person is more clued in and making smarter choices. The game's changed, and it's harder for resellers to run things like they used to. These days, folks know what they want and how to get it, thanks to apps that let them check prices in an instant. Gone are the times when you could sit on a sneaker like the Yeezy Wave Runner for years and suddenly see it become the hottest thing. Now sneakers peak in popularity right when they drop. We're seeing a comeback of older styles like Timberlands and New Balances, but most people won't be surprised by a Jordan 4 sitting on the app and suddenly becoming a must-have months later. By the time demand hits, they're already accessible, and resale values might only see a slight bump. The sneaker game ain't what it used to be. Folks are hip now, and they know how to get what they want without relying on resellers. It's not like back in the day when you could sit on a pair of kicks for years hoping they blow up. Nah, that ain't happening no more.
Real quick, man. I mean, that's kind of what has to happen now, is that a lot of these shoes, in order for you to get any value out of them, you really got to sit on them for a long time, like years.
But it's a gamble.
It is, because look, prime example, Black Cat 4s, bro. They need to study that phenomenon. Outlet bound shoe that nobody wanted. $1,000.
Look at the Laneys. And I'm not talking about, was it 2022 Laneys? I'm not, 23. I'm not good with years, but I ain't talking about those Laneys. I'm talking about those Laneys that dropped, what was that, 2015?
You talking about the old Jordan 1 Laneys?
Yeah.
The older ones, yeah. Yeah.
Look what those going for.
Facts. 100% facts. All right.
Bro, think about it. If I bought up all the houses in Orlando, folks would have no choice but to buy from me because they need a place to live. That's necessity. But sneakers, we got options, man. There are so many brands out there now that you can't just corner the market like that. People wised up. They got reps and other sneaker brands.
See, there we go. See, he said it. They got reps and other sneaker brands.
Yep.
They got reps in other sneaker brands. Bro, if you're a reseller, reps are the worst thing that ever could have happened to you. If you're a reseller. Because now you have less people coming to you going, wait a second. And let's be honest, bro, I've seen some reps that are almost indiscernible from the retail pair. They're right next to each other. And I'm hard pressed to really, like, you got to have a magnifying glass sometimes to find the differences in them. They're there, They're there if you know where to look. But a lot of times, unless you have an actual retail pair, sometimes you can't tell. And even then, sometimes retail to retail ain't even 100% either.
Mm-hmm.
That's the game we in right now. That's the game we're in right now, bro.
Yeah, that's that old saying, "Fake it till you make it." Okay, so I'm not knocking anybody, man. Like, if you want to rock a fake, that's on you. But for me personally, man, like, if I can't get a shoe for whatever reason, I'm not gonna go ahead and just go get a fake because I really want that shoe. Because I feel like if you are as real, because everybody say, "Oh, I'm real, I'm real." Well, if you real, why you out here rocking cubic zirconia, bro? You know what I'm saying? Why you out here rocking Schneike? You know what I mean? Like, why you out here rocking a Rolex? So, everybody's real, but they out here rocking Scoochie. You know what I'm saying? It ain't real Gucci. So I can't do it, bro. I'm not, like I said it before, man. I'm not gonna go ahead and buy a Corvette with a Volkswagen engine in it, bro. That's how I feel. It ain't working.
So, my man, the official says, and even then, how long do you think it'll be before there is no way to tell the difference?
That's
So,
the scary part.
so here's the thing about that, right? Let me come up off this video real quick. Here's the
Mm-hmm.
thing about that, because
Mm-hmm.
I heard some people have this conversation before. It actually would hurt their business if they were 1,000% 1-to-1 to a retail.
You said it would hurt their business?
Yes, because the way it was explained to me and it made sense. They said if the rep factories were making the shoes exactly 1-to-1, just a sneakerhead, appreciate you being up in here, bro.
Yes, sir.
If they made them 1-to-1, there would the whole reason of the reps are an alternative for some people to the retail pairs out there that they can't touch.
Okay.
Okay. So if they were to make them, they said if they were to make them exactly like the retail pairs, and mind you, I'm gonna say this too. If you have the funds, they can. If you have the money, they can. There's been enough chatter out there that you can get 1-to-1 reps that will pass authentication. No problem. I'm telling you now, you're paying a pretty freaking penny for them pairs. But if they started making them 1-to-1, the whole purpose of them doing it is again the alternative to the retail. But if they made them 1-to-1 and they made them indiscernible from the retail pairs out there, it actually hurts the market, because then there's no chase for the retail pairs like that. And it's funny because they need the hype. Because think about this, right? Think about this. A decent rep is going to run you between like 120 to 150. Okay. But why would you go get a rep when the shoe is, if you wait on it now, going to go, what, 120, 100, maybe even $80 on sale? We're talking about the on sale prices.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they almost need the sneakers to go up in sky high prices in order for them to make their money, because they're seen as the alternative to you not being able to cop this hype shoe at retail. And mind you, look at the Travis Scott sneakers. People are still buying them things in droves from the fake factories, bro. They still going after him again.
So, yeah, bro, that's mm, it is what it is. Buy what you like.
Look, man, listen. I know you're afraid to talk about this stuff, but keep it a buck, bro. People keep it a buck. People need to be informed out here of what's going on. People need to listen. The game is diabolical out here, and we just talking about sneakers. They do this stuff with watches. They do this stuff with purses.
Here,
all right. They
let me show
do this
this.
stuff. They do this stuff with Funko Pops, bro.
They faking Funko Pops.
They faking Funko Pops, bro.
Funko Pops, they faking them.
Listen, they're about to start faking them Stanley Cups if they're not doing it already.
It's crazy.
My man said, I still got a DS pair of Lost and Found that I've been debating on selling. I'm passing on everything that isn't a Jordan 1 Low. I mean, look, you know, that's up to you what you want to do with them. Would I move off of them? I mean, I'm a Jordan 1 high guy. You know, I like my highs more than the lows, but those right now are a little bit of a wave, depending on how you see it.
Yep. Hey, Ohio, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Like, I have my Lost and Founds up here, and when that shoe dropped, a lot of people were saying that, hey, the prediction is going to be $1,000 shoe. If you look at it, it went down in value. It's like the highest I've seen it was like 501, and somewhere around now it's like at that almost like that 420, 430-ish. So it lost a little bit of its luster, and it's really interesting that Lost and Found is not higher than that, and that just lets you know where the market is at and where the Jordan 1 is absolutely at right now when it comes to popularity.
And I think No Hype said this earlier, right? He takes sneakers that aren't so clean or whatever, little used, and cleans them up, and is able to actually make a little money off of them.
Nothing wrong with that.
If you trying to cop grails, I'm telling you right now, the way to move out here is to see if you can find a decent used one and clean them up, you know? And real quick, if you do need some cleaning supplies, you need some of that protection for your sneakers, go ahead, get you some. It is rejuvenated water and stain repellent. Use promo code WYK26 or J_Elevate and save 10% off all orders. And make sure your order is $40 or more. And that way, you can save on that shipping as well.
That's right.
I'll be dropping these promos, bro.
That's it. That's it, bro. For real, for real.
All right, we're almost done here with this. Almost done.
Choose from. They don't have to keep feeding the reseller hustle anymore. Man, in the sneaker game, it's all about choices. Some folks think I'm all over the place with my views, but let me break it down. Reselling ain't all bad, y'all. It's brought people together and pushed sneaker culture to new heights. But some practices are just shady. If you're buying used kicks, fixing them up and flipping them, that's cool. Hustle how you can. But if you're using bots to snatch up all the sneakers or hoarding them to force folks to pay crazy resale prices, that's just wrong. You gotta keep it real and not gatekeep the culture. Man, those sneaker resellers are finally getting what's coming to them. They got too greedy with those sky-high prices, and now folks ain't buying from them like they used to. People got tired of paying crazy money just to get some kicks, so they started looking for other ways like buying used or checking out different brands. The sneaker game is changing, and resellers gotta understand they ain't running things no more. If you want to see how this is shaking up the sneaker world, check out some of the other videos on the channel.
So look, shout out to my guy. Shout out to him, bro. Yeah, man. So that video there, bro, like I said, that video blew up. Over 30,000 views. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And look, there's more videos out there. Let us know in the comment section how you guys feel about this live reaction to YouTube video that's out here, man. Because we got a few more that we definitely are going to want to go through in the coming days. But because listen, man, there's all types of topics going on out here in the sneaker game that a lot of people maybe they hear of and don't really know much about it, or they're missing out on this information. So definitely hit us up. Let us know how y'all feel about the way we move today. doing
Mm-hmm.
this review. Jay, how do you feel about the video overall, man?
I mean, I thought he did a great job.
Yeah, he did.
I like to
Yeah.
hear people's perspective, whether we fully agree or partially, agree. Um, I think it was a great vid, and I think I really enjoyed his perspective on the sneaker culture and what's going on right now.
Shout out to Tyler. Said it was a fun change up. Keep it going.
Appreciate that.
He said, bro, I'm still flipping shoes, no problem. So just a sneakerhead, bro. Listen, glad you in here because we definitely need to have you up on a panel one day and just talk to you about how it is you moving out here because I've heard things where there are resellers making money. We're not saying that all of them are going broke, but Amazon apparently has become a big thing now as far as sneaker reselling is concerned. You know, it'd definitely be nice to pick a couple of the resellers' brains out here just to hear, you know, how they're doing different things, man. For real. You
Yep.
know, I mean, look, not for nothing. Let's keep it a buck too, right? The resellers themselves, good, bad, or indifferent, they do help the culture out, in my opinion. They do
I agree
help.
with that.
Because let's be honest. Let's be honest. Oh, you trying to get on here right now? Oh, you got time, Jay? You got time, or should we schedule with him another day?
Let's schedule for another day.
All right. Just to sneak ahead, we definitely won't get you up in. Matter of fact, because we won't have our guy DJ Tyler on here. We just want to talk to him about doing Wu-Tang Day, November 9th.
Man, Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang Day is November 9th. They also dropping the olives.
Yeah.
Maybe we get you on this weekend though, bro. Maybe we get you on this weekend or following weekend when we got that large drop with the Wu-Tang dunks. That's gonna be a fun day. And I believe are they doing it as a draw?
You know what?
They better.
It's on Sneakers app. It's on Sneakers app. Now I don't know if it's gonna be a Leo drop or if it's gonna be like a regular drop.
If it's a Leo drop, I'm getting right in there, bro.
Listen,
I'm getting right in there.
I'm just saying, bro.
What are they going for resale right now?
Here, let me take a look real quick.
And then Black Toe 14s dropped this Saturday.
Okay. Yeah. Those black toes are dropping.
Oh shoot!
What you
As
looking
of right now, Wu-Tangs are a Leo drop.
Oh,
They're not a draw.
Look,
They are not a draw. That's a first come, first serve on them bad boys, bro.
See?
Ooh.
So for resale on a secondary market, a size 11 is 367, a 11 and a half is 457, a 12 is 396.
150 is retail.
Yep. And the
And
12 and a half
going for 350 plus?
Bro, you don't want to hear that 12 and a half, bro. You don't want to hear
What's
that.
What's the 12 and I'm a size 12, so 12 and a half is irrelevant to me. But what is it?
712.
Woo!
A size 13 is 533.
Hey, look, listen, it's going to be an interesting day when we see what stock numbers are. It's going to be an interesting day when we see what them stock numbers are, bro.
So, chat, hold me accountable to this, bro. And I want somebody to remind me. I need to have some honey, right? When we go live for this Wu-Tang.
You better order some of that Staten Island honey, bro.
I gotta have some honey, bro.
Some of that Staten Island honey.
Somewhere.
Bro, what's that Wu-Tang jacket go for? $600?
Bro, listen, I don't know, but I underestimated what I thought it was going to be, but I believe you guys are right. I said, like 300, and I was like, you know what? I'm probably wrong. That 600 sounds about more legit than what I said.
Hey, have you seen the Awake jacket, the blue and black one?
I have not peeped that yet.
You haven't?
I haven't peeped that one yet.
Hold on, folks. I gotta find me the Awake stuff on here.
I'm still mad about that flannel, man. I want that flannel, but I wasn't paying no $150 for no flannel. It was dope though.
Listen, you think this is gonna be any cheaper, bro? You think this is gonna be any cheaper?
Tyler said, "Don't worry, we're used to you being wrong."
Damn. Got a jacket here, bro. Not for nothing. That joint dope.
So
That joint. Look at that snake skin. They put the snakes. Was the red jacket like this? I don't remember if it had the snake skin under the sleeves like
I don't.
that.
No, it wasn't.
I don't remember that.
It wasn't. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. It seems like these varsity jackets are starting to become popular. But honestly, I haven't seen nobody rock. Well, we in Florida, so I mean, I wouldn't expect to see it.
The best we got is the hoodie, bro. Best we
Oh
gonna see
yeah,
is
Tyler,
the
I
hoodie.
know, fam. Oh man, keep it rolling, bro. I love it.
That jacket is dope. And damn, I can't wait. Wait.
So it sounds like you want that jacket.
Man, hell no. That jacket is expensive as hell. I'm talking about these shoes, bro.
He said, "Hell no."
Hell no.
Okay. So let me ask you a wild question, right?
Go ahead.
Are you rocking one blue and one red?
Is it 4th of July?
No.
Memorial Day?
No.
Hell no. I'll leave that to the young guns, bro. Young guns do that. I seen the young guns starting to do that now, rocking the Knicks Max shoes.
Hey man, but we did that. Okay,
We did do it for. There was a time in our generation when we was doing that.
Listen,
Facts.
the 80s is where it really was popular. The 90s it was a
Facts.
little bit, but like the 80s is when it really was like
Facts.
banging.
Facts. Hey, remember I told you I had some blasphemy to show you, right?
Yeah.
Chat. What the hell is this? What is Skechers doing? What is Skechers doing?
Bruh.
What is Skechers doing?
Bro, listen, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the best looking Sketcher ever, bro.
Hey, that's like, hey, don't copy my work, bro. Change up the words a little bit. Change up the words. Don't go word for word.
Bro, listen, you see how dope that midsole is, bro? Let's be honest, bro.
No hype. Yes, sir. That is Skechers. Oh, we not done yet. This is just one shoe. We not done yet. Hold on. Wu-Tang raffles are up on Alma social APB SMS app.
Yes,
sir. And if you want, I can actually run down the app as to where some of these raffles are. Yeah,
Ohio, if they had skates at the bottom of that Sketcher, bro, I'll go ahead and go live with y'all and I'll roll a blade on y'all,
all right,
bro.
here we go. You ready for the next one?
Oh, that's fire, bro. I love that portrait.
Now, I don't know how they were allowed to put the bait John?
Bro.
The bait monkey on the side, but bro.
I hope Nike floods them, bro. No hype.
You see what No Hype said? No Hype said everyone going for the Wu-Tangs. Everyone going for the Woos for resale, but watch Nike about to flood them.
I hope they do.
My man said that Armor jacket is tough, but $600 is not in my budget right now.
Hey, official, it ain't in my budget either, bro.
My man said he want them Jones with the bait monkey. Just to sneak ahead.
Bro, that's a listen,
you like them.
Right now, that's look at the laces. Look at the laces, bro.
Yeah, animal print on there.
Bro, that's smacking, bro.
So you would rock these,
bro? Listen, especially with some pink and animal print laces at this with a fade. That's fire.
Okay.
Would you? No.
Nah.
I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah, get those laces for $2.99 on Amazon. Come on, bro.
All right, here we go. Next up. Now, this top brand. Hold on. Does it say what this top pair is?
Yeah, I don't see the similarity.
Yeah.
I don't see the similarity.
I'm not sure what this top pair even is. Well, look at the side panel though, with the where the laces strapped through here and here, and both of them got reflective laces. Look at the speckling on the midsole. You see that there along the midsole?
Bro, listen, man, listen. Grandma gonna be. Hey, listen, grandma gonna be stylish, bro. Right along with Snoop Dogg bumping.
Stylish. Not for nothing. This bottom pair of Skechers right here remind me of a pair of Prestos, bro.
I do see that. Yes. Hey man, listen.
Especially here in the toe area.
Snoop Dogg is changing the Skechers culture, bro.
I forgot Snoop Dogg was even
You
signed
forgot
with these
about that?
guys. I forgot Snoop Dogg was even signed. Bro. Yo, shout out to him though for getting the bag with it.
You right. It could be a Hirachi type shoe.
This man said these ain't bad either. It seems like a Hirachi.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Styling and profiling.
Snoop is changing Skechers. Let's be honest. Remember, we talked about being popular.
Yep. All right, here we go. Next.
Wow. So
Color
Skechers has a trail
blocking
sneaker.
a little different, but
So Skechers has a trail sneaker. Wow. Hey, Skechers stock ain't bad, y'all. I just want to throw it out there.
hey,
I do like that New Balance, man. With the I like that color with the laces. That's dope.
I can't call it.
Skechers applying pressure, boy.
I can't call it.
Boy.
Chat, y'all think Skechers out here applying that pressure right now? I think Skechers out here really applying that pressure on the scene.
Hey man, listen, grandma and grandpa gonna be on y'all next, bro. On Christmas, they gonna be stunting on y'all, bro.
So the post itself came from Complex Sneakers, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, what can we possibly say about Skechers that hasn't already been said in any of the number of lawsuits accusing the sneaker brand of ripping off models from more legit sportswear companies? Adidas accused Skechers of freeloading off its designs in 2016. It says here, Nike describes Skechers as a brand that often copies the successful products of others in a complaint from 2019. Then it says here, look, every big sneaker maker is guilty in some way of trying to steal sauce from the competition. Never forget Nike's mercifully short-lived NMD competitor, the Lunachard Essential. But there's something about the way Skechers is so blatantly and consistently does it that is genuinely amusing. So for your entertainment, we gather some samples and examples. What is this Essential Lunachard? What is that? The Lunachard. Hold up.
Let's see what that is.
Now I gotta search this.
Yeah.
What in the hell is that? In chat, if anyone in the chat remembers this situation.
What is that?
Oh, look at. Okay, this is a Nike. Okay, what is this supposed to look like though? And without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen. What do these remind you of? Nike Essential Lunachard.
Yeah. That.
What do these remind you of though?
No Hype said Yeezy. I can see why you say that. No Hype, the 350 model.
You know what? I'm thinking of the what's that? What's that other shoe? What's that other shoe line that they had that's supposed to be real comfortable to wear?
Who you talking about? You talking about Adidas?
It's from Adidas. Yeah, it's called I remember it was a low cut shoe like this with a pull tab.
Are you talking about the Pharrells?
No. Hold Hold on, because I know Adidas had it. Oh, what it? It's something
Yep.
about the soul. Hold on. 007 and Adidas. Ultra Boost. That's what they look like. They look like a pair of Ultra Boosts.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, they do. Look at them.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I can see that now. Okay.
They look like
Okay,
a pair
I
of
can
Ultra
see that.
Boosts.
Now I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, look at this black pair right here.
I can see that. Yeah.
That's
I
got to
ain't
be
gonna
what they're
lie.
talking about.
Them
That's
Ultra
gotta be.
Boost is comfortable, bro. I ain't gonna
No
stunt.
Hype says the 350.
Yep.
My man said I wouldn't be surprised if people start reselling Skechers. Look how Asics and all these other so-called dash. Yo, bro.
Ohio, I like Asics, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'll rock with Asics.
But the
And
resell Skechers, bro.
hey, man, I don't know about that. But No Hype said I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, listen. When did you ever think you'd see, albeit it is a collab, but a Saucony resell for high?
You know what? I've tried copying them, like even when they were like not popular, they were under the radar with they collabs, and I still call L's. Still to this day, I'm catching L's. But honestly, like for it to be like a low key popular collab, because let's be honest, Saucony labs are they collabs are tough, bro. Like they tough.
What's the big shoe right now that everyone's getting to, bro?
J Tips.
From Saucony, yeah,
It's the J Tips. They, bro.
But it's the collab though. Past the collab, I mean, okay, granted, I'll give you this. They had the Wolverine Deadpool, right? Didn't they have a pack? I think Wolverine Deadpool had a pack with Saucony.
I know. I know it's with Adidas. I remember Saucony. It was with Adidas. I remember Adidas.
I thought Saucony had one. I know Adidas had it. Maybe
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Maybe
I'm just
not.
saying I don't recall. I just know with Adidas. Yeah.
Real quick before we go ahead and close out, we appreciate y'all being in here with us. Look, man, we all know what the Crocs wave is like, bro, but this is actually pretty interesting. I figured this was going to happen, but check this out. Saying here that schools across the U.S. are banning Crocs due to kids tripping in them.
Tripping in them? What the heck?
I mean, look, not for nothing, bro. Like, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. So it says here, Crocs are being banned in schools across 12 states, including Georgia and Florida, mainly due to distractions from jade bits, charms, and more, practically because kids are tripping in them. Now, look, not for nothing, man. I go to the gym. I see these kids walking around in Crocs. I see them playing basketball in Crocs.
Yep.
Like, the Croc wave is crazy. And not for nothing, bro. Not for nothing, man. Ain't Crocs getting resold?
Well, yeah. I mean, bro, listen.
If they can resell Crocs, they can resell Skechers. So there we go.
The Freddy Krueger,
yeah.
The Freddy Krueger, the Jason Crocs.
You see the Batman joints?
Yep, man.
You see the Batmobile joints that they dropped?
Ate them up.
They had them. They had the Naruto series.
Yep.
Crocs that came out, bro.
Hey, I never owned a pair of Crocs, but everybody keep telling me that they comfortable. I never owned a pair.
Me neither. Never owned a pair either. Never owned a pair, and I don't plan on ever owning a pair. I don't plan on it. It's just not my thing. It's not to me, they look like shoes that you would wear around the pool or something.
Okay.
No? Yo, one of the most sought after Crocs were those the Maters from the Cars movie. Remember the movie Cars?
Really?
They made a joint, and they came out with the Maters, the beat up toe truck.
Lightning McQueen. You talking about Lightning McQueen?
They had Lightning McQueen's too.
Lightning McQueen.
Lightning, but the Maters people were after the Maters. Right. My man said I like my Yeezy slides. Yeah.
Hey, bro, the famous. I'm telling you right now, man. The Yeezy slides is still the most comfortable ever. I still got Yeezy slides, man. And I'm holding on to my slides because they hard to come by.
2 pair.
They hard to come by, bro. They comfortable.
I got 2 pair.
I put my mom on them, and my mom just hurt her foot really bad, so she can't wear a shoe. And so she has to wear the slides, and she loved her Yeezy slides. She was like, can you give me some more? And my sister is so hooked on slides now. She like, bro, I wish I would have got on this a long time ago. She only wear them in the house. Like, that's how comfortable she loves them. Yeah. Slides is the man. I love slides, bro.
Hey, remember we were talking about how indiscernible fakes are getting from retails?
Mm-hmm. The swoosh is definitely different.
The toe is different too. Ever so slight. Right.
And it's not upgrade.
Here's the thing, right? As of right now, if you did not have the authentic pair, I'm telling you right now, you wouldn't be able to know. Off rip. Back of the heel.
Mm-hmm.
Like see, like the height, like you need the retail pair in order to look.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Lateral side. Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
Not for nothing. Look at it. The mud guard on the rep pair is actually a little lower cut than the authentic pair.
Yeah.
The swoosh looks just ever so. I don't know if that's the picture, but it does look a little longer. I don't know if that's the angle of the picture or not. And look, we ain't getting on here to promote it. We getting on here to try to show you guys this is what y'all dealing with out here when it comes to resale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? To the point where I've seen videos where people have gone around, handed resellers the shoe and asked them, is this real or fake? And they don't know. They can't tell. These resellers cannot tell with the shoe in hand if it's real or fake.
Yep. You better know what you're doing out here.
So that's how y'all should definitely look. Look real quick. Tip for y'all. The Poison app gives you 10 free legit checks a month as a member, and it's free to sign up to be a member.
Yep.
Okay? All right? Now, you can pay to get it a set. I think they do it back within like 30 minutes or 45
it's like 30
minutes,
and they 24/7, 7 days a week.
Yeah, man. 10 free legit checks a month through the Poison app. Okay? Free to sign up. We out here trying to let y'all know. This is what you guys and ourselves are fighting with when it comes to the resale game, bro. Look at this. Look at this. This could, without the right technology, slip its way through and authenticate like a GOAT, a StockX. It could. It could.
Mm-hmm.
It could. Like, I mean, does it come down to the length of the tape? Like, does it come down to that? The length of the tape, the direction in which you're taping the laces down? And here's the thing. Is it going to be one-to-one depending on the factory it comes from with the authentic pair?
Yeah, you never know.
Because, bro, do you remember the controversy around the Cool Grays?
Oh, yeah,
Cool
man.
Gray 11s.
Too many.
When they had the number stamp. But then what we found out was, for whatever reason, the pairs that were being sold in Europe and China and stuff, they had a number stamped inside, and the ones in the U.S. did not.
Did not.
So when people were buying them off the secondary market and they were getting them in, and they saw the number stamp inside, they were thinking they were fake. And here all it was they were coming from overseas,
Yep.
not within the U.S.
Everything is different. You're right. All money is not good money, Ohio.
Yep.
Facts, bro.
All right.
Fact.
Take a look at the back here, bro. Look at this.
Yep.
Now I will
Check
say
the chat, G. Check the chat.
I will say the angle of the picture is different, but damn,
Mhm.
look at the toe box. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's tough out here.
Crazy what's going on out here, man. Real crazy. Wild times. But look, man, we appreciate y'all being here, rocking with us, man. I know it's kind of late, you know what I'm saying, but appreciate y'all. And look, y'all liking this type of content, man, when we're doing live reactions to some of these videos out here, let us know. We definitely want to come back and do some more.
Yes.
Jay, what you got to close out, man?
Fam, without y'all, this is not possible, man. We definitely appreciate y'all, fam. I'm telling you. We just want to go ahead and keep it going, man. Give you guys up-to-date information. Talk about sneakers, fashion, sports, man. We all about it, man. Man, much respect to everybody out there. If you enjoyed today's content, like, share, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, because every time your boy drop a brand new video, I want y'all to get the latest and greatest. Now you know the model.
For those of y'all that are new, man, that's Jay's thing, bro, at the end of the video. That's Jay's thing. Hey, look, shout out to the chat, man. We appreciate y'all being up in here with us. Make sure y'all double tap the screen, run them likes up. If you have not subscribed yet to my guy, Jay Elevate, go ahead and do so. And myself, Warrior Kicks 26. And for the next live stream, you can definitely catch us this Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the One Pair at a Time podcast channel. Make sure you have those notification bells clicked on so you guys will know when we are live, guys. In any case, this is Lewis to the Warrior Kicks channel, reminding you to be true, stay in the moment, and don't forget, every day is a great day to wear your kicks. We out.
Peace.
See ya.